I was commissioned as a second lieutenant in the United States Marine Corps from the Naval Academy in 1988. And what I learned from that experience was I entered an environment in the Marine Corps where I had this huge backing of academic knowledge and experience, but not a whole lot of practical application of that information. And I really learned to be able to reach out and learn from those with whom I was going to work and learn from those with whom I was going to oversee and lead, and be able to gain some perspectives of how to apply that academic perspective to a real practical, real world, day-to-day sort of application. And I was taken under the wing of some outstanding mentors, some senior to me, some junior to me, and they really created an opportunity for me to grow as a leader and grow in my role. We found ourselves in some very challenging and dynamic circumstances. Almost immediately, I found myself in charge of millions of dollars worth of equipment and the lives of 85 Marines. And then if that wasn't daunting enough, we picked it all up and moved it down to Central America and get to operate down in the mountains of Honduras. And we found ourselves in some pretty austere conditions. And through that whole experience, we really learned how to come together as a team, focus on our goals, and rely on one another. We developed an interdependence in which we were helped to learn how together we were always going to be more efficient, more effective, more powerful than any of us could be by ourselves. It's easy to feel overwhelmed in a new role. I mean, that's kind of part of the definition of a new role. There's lots to learn. It seems like there's a short time to learn it in. But I think you got to recognize that there are those who have gone before you. You need to seek them out, seek their assistance and their understanding. And invariably, they're willing to share if you're just willing to ask. And then there's a huge volume of perspective that comes your way that'll help shape your roles and your understanding as you move forward. Particularly as it relates to a leadership role. The Marines or the people that you lead don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. You need to be a sponge. You need to talk to folks. I would really encourage younger folks coming up to be able to broaden their perspectives. You know, there are other folks just like you working through circumstances similar to yours in different organizations. And those different organizations have different cultures. And as a result, they'll bring different perspectives to problems that you may now be facing or that you may soon face. And if you're willing to share your understanding, clarify and confirm a little bit of their understanding, then that can help you move forward from a better foundation. In my case, I'm the son of a high school football coach and a high school teacher. I had the opportunity at a young age to carry water bottles and footballs and learn how to tape ankles and be through that whole process and see over a series of years the kind of impact that those men had on the lives of their student athletes. And I don't know that I could have offered this explanation at the time that I made my decision to become a Marine. But when I look back, I think I was really trying to find a way to emulate what I saw my dad and those other men on the staff do. And that's have a positive impact on the lives of others. Service as a United States Marine just gives you that over and over and over again. It's been great throughout my career to have seen my dad's former players and students come back on a holiday and talk about how what they did impacted their lives. And I've seen the same thing in the Marine Corps as I've had former Marines reach back and let me know how I was able to help them move things along a little bit.